Tonight, you don't have to be strong. Just let yourself rest. You have carried enough for one day. You have answered enough questions, held enough thoughts, managed enough feelings, and tried to keep enough things from falling apart. Even if nobody saw how much effort it took, your body knows. Your heart knows. The tired part of you knows. And right now, this moment is not asking you to do more. It is not asking you to solve another problem, make another plan, explain another feeling, or prove that you can keep going. This moment is asking you to stop holding everything so tightly. You may have become used to being the one who keeps moving, the one who stays calm when everything feels uncertain, the one who finds an answer, carries the worry, remembers what needs to be done, and keeps showing up even when something inside feels empty. Perhaps you have told yourself that you will rest when everything is finished. You will relax when every problem has an answer. You will breathe more freely when everyone around you is okay. But life rarely becomes completely finished. There is always another task, another thought, another need, another question waiting near the edge of your mind. If you wait for every part of life to become quiet before you rest, your heart may wait far too long. So tonight, let rest come before everything is solved. Let it come while some questions are still open. Let it come while a few tasks remain undone. Let it come while tomorrow is still unknown. Let rest meet you exactly as you are, not as the person you think you must become before you deserve it. You do not have to earn this night. You do not have to prove that you worked hard enough. You do not have to make a list of everything you completed before you allow your body to become still. You do not have to explain why you are tired. Tiredness does not need a defense. Your need for rest is not a weakness that must be hidden. It is part of being human. It is part of having a heart that feels, a mind that thinks, and a body that has carried you through another day. There may be a part of you that does not know how to stop. Even now, while listening, your mind may be moving through unfinished work, old conversations, money worries, family needs, tomorrow's plans, or things you wish you had done differently. That part of you may believe that thinking about everything will keep you safe. It may believe that if it stays awake long enough, it will find the perfect answer. It may believe that rest is dangerous because something could be forgotten, missed, or left without control. Speak gently to that part of yourself. Tell it, you have worked hard enough for today. You can be quiet now. You are not pushing your thoughts away. You are not fighting your mind. You are letting the worried part know that it is no longer alone. It does not have to stand guard through the whole night. It does not have to carry tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. It can place the heavy bags down. It can step away from the door. It can trust that morning will bring a new kind of strength. There is a difference between giving up and letting go for the night. Giving up says nothing matters. Letting go says this matters, but I do not have to hold it every second. Giving up closes the heart. Rest opens the heart. Giving up turns away from life. Rest helps you return to life with more patience, more clarity, and more care. You are not leaving your responsibilities behind forever. You are allowing them to stay where they belong until you have the energy to meet them again. A problem does not become safer because you worry about it all night. A decision does not become clearer because you force your tired mind to keep searching. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is stop pressing the same thought and give your inner world space to breathe. Tonight, you are allowed to say, "This can wait. The message can wait. The answer can wait. The plan can wait. The fear can stop speaking for a while. Tomorrow does not need your attention yet. It has not arrived. Right now, there is only this room, this breath, this body, and the quiet chance to release what you have been carrying. Perhaps you have spent the day being strong for everyone else. You listened when you needed someone to listen to you. You helped while your own heart was asking for care. You smiled when you felt close to tears. You stayed polite when you wanted to step away. You kept moving because you did not want to disappoint anyone. You may be so used to hiding your tiredness that you barely notice when you begin leaving yourself behind. But you do not have to hide from yourself tonight. You can admit that the day was heavy. You can admit that something hurt. You can admit that you are unsure. You can admit that you wish someone had noticed how much you were carrying. You can admit that you do not want to be the strong one for the next few hours. Nothing about that makes you less worthy. Nothing about that makes you weak. It means you are finally listening to a truth that has been waiting under the noise. Your heart does not need another order. It needs kindness. Your body does not need another demand. It needs permission. Your mind does not need another fight. It needs a softer place to land. Let this night become that place. Imagine that every duty you have been holding is something you can set beside you for now. You do not have to throw it away. You do not have to decide what will happen to it. You simply place it down. The worry about what someone thinks can rest there. The fear about money can rest there. The pressure to know what comes next can rest there. The memory that keeps returning can rest there. The need to make everything right can rest there. You are still yourself without those things in your hands. You are still worthy when you are not fixing. You are still important when you are not producing. You are still lovable when you are tired. You are still enough when you do not have an answer. Let those truths move through you slowly. They are not demands. They are not another set of words you must force yourself to believe perfectly. They are small doors. You can open one of them. You can stand near it. You can let a little peace enter. Maybe the only truth you can receive tonight is this: I am allowed to stop. That is enough. You do not need a great spiritual feeling. You do not need to become completely calm. You do not need to empty your mind. You only need to stop making war with your need for rest. You only need to stop telling yourself that you should be stronger, calmer, more productive, or more certain than you are. You have already been strong in many ways that nobody could see. You were strong when you got out of bed with a heavy heart. You were strong when you kept your voice gentle while your mind felt crowded. You were strong when you chose not to return to something that hurt you. You were strong when you continued caring for your life, even without knowing how everything would work out. You were strong when you felt afraid and still took the next step. You were strong when you said nothing because you were protecting your peace. You were strong when you allowed yourself to cry. You were strong when you began again. But strength was never meant to become a prison. It was never meant to be a mask you could not remove. It was never meant to keep your body tense and your heart hidden. True strength also knows how to receive. It knows how to become quiet. It knows when the day has asked enough. It understands that rest is not the opposite of courage. Rest is where courage returns to itself. You do not need to hold yourself upright every moment. You do not need to keep your heart guarded from its own feelings. You do not need to act as though nothing touches you. The night does not judge you for becoming soft, darkness does not ask you to perform. Your bed does not ask what you achieved. The silence does not ask you to explain why you need it. This night is offering you something simple. It is offering a space where you can stop being watched, measured, rushed, or needed. It is offering a place where your worth is not connected to what you can do for anyone. It is offering you a chance to exist without trying to improve the moment. Let yourself receive that. You may say quietly within, I have done enough for today. Not everything. Enough. You may say, I am safe to stop now. You may say, I do not have to carry tomorrow tonight. You may say, rest is not something I must deserve. Let each sentence enter in its own way. Some words may feel close, others may feel far away. There is no need to force anything. The deepest tiredness often needs patience before it trusts peace. You have been pushing for a long time. It may take a little while for your inner world to understand that no one is asking you to run now. The mind may still bring another thought. Let it come without following it. The heart may still hold another feeling. Let it be present without turning it into a problem. The body may still feel tense. Let it take the time it needs. You are not failing at rest because you are not calm immediately. Rest begins the moment you stop demanding that you feel different. It begins when you allow yourself to be exactly where you are and stop adding pressure to the tiredness. You can be tired and safe. You can be emotional and safe. You can be uncertain and safe. You can leave things unfinished and still be safe in this moment. There is nothing you must become before the night is allowed to hold you. For now, let your attention come away from the whole world. You do not have to carry everyone's feelings. You do not have to imagine every possible tomorrow. You do not have to prepare for every problem. Come back to the place where you are. Come back to the simple truth that this day has reached its end. You are here. You made it through. And now you are allowed to put everything down. Sometimes the deepest tiredness does not come from what you did. It comes from how long you felt you had to hold yourself together while doing it. It comes from staying ready. It comes from watching every word. It comes from feeling responsible for every mood in the room. It comes from trying not to need too much, feel too much, ask for too much, or become a burden. It comes from carrying your own pain quietly because you believe someone else has more important problems. This kind of tiredness can live deep inside the body. It may not disappear after a free evening or a long sleep because it is not only physical. It is the tiredness of always being prepared, always managing, always trying to stay one step ahead of disappointment. Perhaps you learned that being strong meant never needing anyone. Perhaps you learned that emotions made life harder for the people around you. Perhaps you learned that love was safer when you were helpful, quiet, easy to please, and able to handle everything. Perhaps you became the one who understood everyone while rarely feeling understood yourself. These patterns do not begin because something is wrong with you. They often begin because a younger part of you was trying to find safety. Being useful may have helped you feel valued. Staying calm may have protected you from conflict. Hiding your needs may have made life feel more peaceful. Taking care of everything may have helped you feel less powerless. The pattern may have helped you once, but something that helped you survive one season can become heavy when you carry it into every new season. A strong wall may protect a home during a storm, but if the windows never open again, the air inside becomes difficult to breathe. The same is true within you. The strength that once protected you may now be keeping tenderness out. It may be stopping you from asking for support. It may be making rest feel uncomfortable. It may be telling you that slowing down is dangerous. It may be keeping your body in a state of waiting for the next problem, even when nothing is happening right now. You may notice this when the day becomes quiet. The outside world slows down, but your inner world does not. Your body is in bed, yet your mind is standing in tomorrow. Your eyes are tired, yet your thoughts are walking through every unfinished detail. You want to rest, but some part of you believes it must remain ready. This is the hidden weight of always being strong. It is not only carrying problems, it is carrying the belief that you are not allowed to put them down. It is the belief that if you stop watching, something will go wrong. It is the belief that if you rest, you will fall behind. It is the belief that if you let yourself feel, everything you have held inside will become too much. It is the belief that no one will catch you if you become soft. No wonder the body stays tense. No wonder the jaw holds words that were never spoken. No wonder the shoulders rise as though they are still carrying the whole day. No wonder the chest feels tight when the mind thinks about tomorrow. The body is not trying to work against you. It is responding to the messages it has received for a long time. It has heard, "Stay ready." It has heard, "Do not make a mistake." It has heard, "Keep everyone happy." It has heard, "Do not stop until everything is handled." It has heard, "You must be strong." Tonight, you can begin giving it another message. You can say, "You do not have to protect me from everything right now." You can say, "The day is over." You can say, "There is nothing I need to fight in this moment." You can say, "I am listening to your tiredness." The body may not believe you immediately. That is okay. Trust is often built through gentle return. Each time you notice tension without criticizing it, you are building trust. Each time you stop before pushing yourself past your limit, you are building trust. Each time you allow a feeling without calling it weakness, you are building trust. Healthy strength is not the same as endless pressure. Healthy strength does not demand that you hide every need. Healthy strength does not force the body to continue long after it has asked for care. Healthy strength does not keep proving itself to people who only value what you give. Healthy strength can say no. Healthy strength can ask for help. Healthy strength can admit, "I do not know." Healthy strength can walk away from what keeps causing harm. Healthy strength can become quiet without feeling guilty. There is courage in allowing yourself to need rest. There is courage in letting someone else carry their own feelings. There is courage in choosing not to solve every problem tonight. There is courage in saying, "I have reached my limit." You do not become less spiritual, less loving, or less capable when you admit that you are tired. You become honest, and honesty creates space for real care. Many people keep moving because they are afraid of what they will feel when they stop. Activity becomes a shield. Noise becomes a hiding place. Helping everyone else becomes a way to avoid meeting the lonely or wounded parts within. But your feelings are not waiting to destroy you. They are waiting to be heard without judgment. The sadness may be saying, "I have been carrying this alone." The anger may be saying, "Something crossed my boundary." The fear may be saying, "I need to know that I am safe." The exhaustion may be saying, "Please stop treating me as though I have no limit." These messages do not make you weak. They make you aware. You are allowed to listen without solving everything tonight. You can hear the sadness and say, "I know." You can hear the anger and say, "Your truth matters." You can hear the fear and say, "I am here." You can hear the tiredness and say, "We are stopping now." This is a different kind of strength. It does not push. It stays. It does not judge. It listens. It does not demand quick healing. It creates safety for healing to happen in its own way. You may have spent years thinking that strength meant holding your feelings inside. But feelings do not disappear because they are hidden. They often move into the body. They become tight shoulders, a restless stomach, a heavy chest, shallow sleep, or a mind that cannot become quiet. The body often carries what the voice was never allowed to say. Tonight, let your inner voice become more honest. You do not need to speak every truth to the outside world right now. Begin by telling it to yourself. I am tired. That hurt me. I needed more support. I have been trying too hard. I do not want to carry this alone anymore. These are not complaints. They are openings. They allow the truth to breathe. They allow you to stop wasting energy on pretending. You do not have to pretend in your own heart. There is nothing noble about abandoning yourself while trying to appear strong. Real love includes you. Real care includes your needs. Real peace cannot be built on a body that is constantly ignored. Perhaps you are worried that if you stop being strong, everything around you will fall apart. But look gently at that belief. Have you been carrying things that were never fully yours? Have you been taking responsibility for choices only another heart can make? Have you been trying to manage someone's mood, save someone from their own lessons, or keep a relationship peaceful by making yourself smaller? You can love without carrying another person's whole path. You can care without becoming responsible for every result. You can be kind without saying yes to everything. You can support without losing yourself. You can step back without becoming cold. The people around you may be used to your endless giving. They may not understand when you begin protecting your energy, but their surprise does not mean your choice is wrong. Sometimes people become comfortable with a version of you that never rests, never asks, never says no, and never takes up space. When you begin changing, the old pattern may feel disturbed. Let it be disturbed. Your healing is not here to keep every old arrangement comfortable. You are allowed to become someone who listens inwardly before agreeing. You are allowed to become someone who asks, "Do I have the energy for this?" You are allowed to become someone who rests before reaching collapse. You are allowed to become someone who gives from love rather than fear. There is a deep difference between giving because your heart chooses to and giving because you are afraid of what will happen if you do not. One feels open, the other feels heavy. One allows you to remain present, the other slowly empties you. Your body can often feel the difference before your mind admits it. It tightens when you agree to something you do not want. It becomes heavy when you keep forcing yourself to stay where you cannot breathe. It grows tired when you keep offering energy without allowing yourself to receive. Your body is not being difficult. It is telling the truth. Listen to that truth tonight. Ask yourself gently, what have I been carrying because I am afraid to put it down? Perhaps you have been carrying someone's opinion. Perhaps you have been carrying a mistake that cannot be changed. Perhaps you have been carrying the need to make everyone understand you. Perhaps you have been carrying a future that has not arrived. Perhaps you have been carrying a role that no longer fits who you are becoming. You do not have to drop everything forever tonight. You only need to notice what has become too heavy. Awareness is the first soft movement toward freedom. Then ask, what am I trying to solve before sleep? The answer may come quickly. It may be money, love, health, work, family, a choice, a fear about what happens next. Whatever it is, ask one more question. Can this truly be solved by a tired mind tonight? If the answer is no, allow yourself to step away. You are not being careless. You are choosing the right time to meet the problem. Tomorrow's mind may be clearer. Tomorrow's body may have more energy. Tomorrow may bring new information. There is wisdom in knowing when not to force an answer. And then ask, what would happen if I allowed the night to hold some of this? Perhaps nothing terrible would happen. Perhaps your body would finally understand that it is not alone. Perhaps the mind would stop circling the same fear. Perhaps you would discover that life continues even when you are not controlling every detail. Perhaps you would wake with a little more space inside. You are not the only force holding life together. The world does not depend on your worry. The morning does not need you to stay awake in order to arrive. The people you love do not become safer because you exhaust yourself thinking about them. You can care deeply and still rest. You can be responsible and still stop. You can be strong and still need comfort. You can hold love in your heart without holding every outcome in your hands. Let that truth become lighter than the old pressure. You are not failing when you rest. You are returning to balance. You are not falling behind. You are giving your inner world a chance to recover. You are not becoming weak. You are learning that strength without tenderness becomes another kind of pain. Tonight, strength can be simple. Strength can be closing the day. Strength can be leaving the message unanswered until morning. Strength can be allowing tears without explaining them. Strength can be choosing silence over another argument. Strength can be taking your attention away from what keeps draining you. Strength can be saying, I need rest, and I am allowed to receive it. You have carried the old meaning of strength for long enough. Let a new meaning enter. Strength can protect your peace. Strength can honor your limits. Strength can listen to your body. Strength can let go. The day can be finished, even when everything in your life is not finished. This is an important truth for the tired mind. You may be looking at the things you did not complete, the words you did not say, the answers you did not find, or the problems that are still waiting. Because they remain open, your mind may believe the day must remain open too. It may keep every thought moving as though the night is only another room where the work should continue, but the day has reached its end. Time has moved forward. The light has changed. Your body is asking for another rhythm. You are allowed to respect that rhythm. Not everything must be completed before you close your eyes. Some things are meant to continue tomorrow. Some answers need distance before they become clear. Some feelings need rest before they can be understood. Some problems need time, not more force. You may have done less than you planned. You may have moved more slowly than you hoped. You have become distracted, tired, emotional, or unsure. Perhaps the day did not look the way you imagined when it began. That does not mean the whole day was wasted. A day is not valuable only when every task is completed. A day can matter because you learned something. A day can matter because you protected one boundary. A day can matter because you did not return to an old pattern. A day can matter because you were kind when it would have been easier to become hard. A day can matter because you survived something difficult. A day can matter because you noticed your tiredness and chose to listen. There may be quiet progress that your worried mind does not count. The mind often counts what is missing. It counts the unanswered message, the unfinished work, the money not yet earned, the distance not yet crossed. It may ignore the courage it took to continue. It may ignore the moments when you chose patience. It may ignore the way you held yourself through discomfort. Tonight, you do not need to measure your worth by your list. Let the list remain a list. Do not turn it into a judgment about who you are. What was not finished is not proof that you failed. What was delayed is not proof that life is against you. What felt difficult is not proof that you are weak. You are a human being moving through a full life. Some days will flow. Some days will ask more from you. Some days will be used for action. Some days will be used for understanding, recovering, adjusting, or simply getting through. Every day does not need to be impressive. This day can be enough because it is complete. Allow yourself to say, I bless this day and I allow it to end. You do not need to bless every event as though it felt good. You are blessing the fact that you made it through. You are blessing the lessons that may become clearer later. You are blessing the parts of you that tried. You are blessing the choice to stop carrying the day into the night. Let the morning keep what belongs to the morning. Let the afternoon keep what belongs to the afternoon. Let the evening release what it cannot change. You are here now, and you do not need to walk backward through every hour. The mind may want to replay a conversation. It may bring back the tone of a voice, the sentence you wish you had said differently, or the expression you cannot stop thinking about. It may create new versions of the moment, hoping that one of them will change what already happened. But replaying does not rewrite. It only asks your body to live through the moment again. You can learn from a conversation without returning to it throughout the night. If you need to speak tomorrow, you can speak tomorrow. If you need to make something right, you can take a clear step when you have more energy. If someone misunderstood you, you do not have to force understanding through your thoughts. If you made a mistake, punishment will not improve the lesson. You can take responsibility without attacking yourself. You can say, "I wish I had handled that differently," thoughts. If you made a mistake, punishment will not improve, and I will choose with more care next time. Then let the moment move away. You are allowed to be unfinished while learning. You are allowed to grow without hating the version of yourself that did not know everything. You are allowed to forgive yourself before you become perfect. Perhaps the day brought a choice you still do not know how to make. The mind may be turning the possibilities again and again. It may believe that if it thinks hard enough, certainty will appear. Sometimes certainty does not come through more thought. It comes when the noise becomes quiet. You can place the choice down tonight. Say, "I do not need the whole answer now." This does not mean you will avoid the choice. It means you will not force wisdom from exhaustion. There is a time for action, and there is a time for stillness. There is a time to speak, and there is a time to listen. There is a time to search, and there is a time to allow the answer to come closer on its own. Tonight can be the time when you stop pressing. You can trust that what needs your attention will still be there when you wake. You do not need to keep holding it in the front of your mind to prove that it matters. The same is true for worry. Worry often tells you that it is helping. It says, "I am keeping you prepared." It says, "I am making sure you do not forget." It says, "I am protecting you from surprise." But notice what worry does to the body. It takes a future image and makes the body feel as though it is happening now. It creates danger before danger arrives. It asks you to suffer through possibilities that may never become real. You do not have to prepare for tomorrow by frightening yourself tonight. You can prepare through rest. You can prepare by letting your mind become clear. You can prepare by trusting that you will meet tomorrow when it comes. You have met difficult days before. You did not always know how you would get through them. Yet you found a step, an answer, a person, an idea, or a strength that appeared when it was needed. You do not have to gather every future strength tonight. Some strength arrives only inside the moment that asks for it. Let tomorrow bring tomorrow's strength. You only need enough softness for this moment. Perhaps there is something beyond your control that keeps pulling your attention. You may be waiting for someone to decide, respond, change, apologize, understand, or return. You may feel as though your peace cannot begin until the outside situation moves. But your heart cannot remain tied forever to a decision that is not yours. You can care about what happens without giving it every part of your night. You can hope without gripping. You can love without losing yourself in waiting. You can leave space for change without placing your whole life on hold. Say gently, "What I cannot control can leave my hands tonight." This is not defeat, it is wisdom. Your hands were not made to carry every outcome. Your mind was not made to control another heart. Your body was not made to stay tense until every unknown becomes known. There are parts of life that must move in their own time. There are choices that belong to others. There are answers that cannot be forced. There are doors that open only when the moment is ready. You do not have to stand beside every closed door through the night. Step away for now. Let the door be closed. Let the answer be unknown. Let the silence be silence. Your peace does not have to wait outside with it. You can return to yourself. You may imagine placing the whole day into hands larger and calmer than your own. Call those hands life. Call them love. Call them the quiet wisdom moving beneath what you can see. You do not need to choose the perfect word. What matters is the feeling that you are not carrying everything alone. Place the unfinished work there. Place the fear there. Place the difficult conversation there. Place the person you cannot change there. Place the question you cannot answer there. You are not asking for everything to disappear. You are saying, "I cannot hold this through every hour. Please carry it while I rest." Let that be your spiritual practice tonight. Not forcing, not begging, not pretending, releasing. There is great trust in release. It says that life can continue while you sleep. It says the world will not stop because you become still. It says an answer may be forming even when you are not chasing it. It says your body deserves time away from the pressure of constant thought. You may still feel a little fear after you release something. That does not mean you took it back. It means the nervous system is learning a new way. You have held some worries for so long that your hands may still feel their shape after you set them down. Be patient. You do not need to force yourself into perfect trust. You only need to become willing to stop carrying the full weight for a while. Say, "I release the need to review the whole day." You do not need to inspect every mistake. You do not need to count every moment that felt unproductive. You do not need to compare this day with the life of anyone else. You do not need to decide whether you were good enough. The day is not a test you must grade before sleep. It was a day. It held light and difficulty. It held moments you understood and moments you did not. It held choices, feelings, work, silence, effort, and change. Now it is ending. Let the ending be simple. You do not need to make a promise that tomorrow will be perfect. You do not need to plan a completely different life before closing your eyes. You can begin tomorrow when tomorrow arrives. For tonight, release the pressure to become new immediately. Healing is not created by making another demand of yourself. Growth does not need to be forced through the night. The heart often changes quietly. The mind often finds clarity after it stops reaching. The body often knows how to move toward balance when it is given safety and time. Let the night become a space where nothing is demanded. No decision is demanded. No explanation is demanded. No performance is demanded. No strength is demanded. You are allowed to simply be here. If the mind returns to the day, remind it softly, that moment has passed. If it moves into tomorrow, remind it, that moment has not arrived. Then come back to what is here, the support beneath your body, the air around you, the quiet that is beginning to grow, the simple fact that you no longer need to stand inside the day. It has ended. You can stop holding it open. You can stop asking it to become different. You can stop trying to live it again. You can bless what was good. You can learn from what was painful. You can leave the rest where it belongs. What you could not finish can wait. What you could not understand can wait. What you could not change can leave your hands. What you regret can become a lesson instead of a punishment. What you fear can be met when it becomes real, not while it is only a thought. You are not being asked to carry tomorrow tonight. You are being invited to rest inside the small space between this day and the next. Let that space be gentle. Let the day be complete. Let your effort be enough. Let your thoughts slow in their own time. Let the unfinished parts of life remain unfinished without turning them into danger. This moment needs no final answer. It needs only your willingness to stop. The day has finished speaking. You do not have to keep answering it. Now that the day has been allowed to end, there is another part of you that may still be holding on. The mind may understand that nothing more needs to be solved tonight, but the body may not yet believe it. The body may still be carrying the speed of the day. It may still be holding old tension in the jaw, the shoulders, the chest, the stomach, the hands, or the back. It may still feel as though something is about to happen, even when the room is quiet and no one is asking anything from you. This does not mean your body is working against you. It means your body has been listening. It has listened to every rushed thought. It has listened to every moment when you pushed through tiredness. It has listened to every fear you carried without speaking. It has listened to every time you said, "I am fine," while something inside you was asking for care. The body remembers what the mind tries to move past. It remembers the pressure of trying to do everything correctly. It remembers the moments when you did not feel safe enough to relax. It remembers when you stayed alert because you did not know what would happen next. It remembers the times you had to be ready, careful, quiet, useful, or strong. So if your body does not soften the moment the day ends, do not become upset with it. Do not turn rest into another task you must perform perfectly. Do not tell yourself that you are doing something wrong because your shoulders are still tense or your thoughts are still moving. The body cannot be forced into peace. It must be invited. It must be shown slowly and kindly that this moment is different from the moments it learned to fear. Let your inner voice become gentle now. You may say, "Dear body, there is nothing you need to prove." You may say, "You have carried me through enough for one day." You may say, "You do not need to stay ready for everything." You may say, "I am here and I am listening." These words are not commands. They are small signs of safety. They are the beginning of a new relationship with the body. For a long time, you may have spoken to your body only when something felt wrong. You may have noticed it mainly through pain, tiredness, appearance, or fear. You may have treated it like a machine that should continue working no matter how it felt. You may have become angry with it for needing sleep, for slowing down, for becoming tense, or for asking you to stop. But your body has not betrayed you. It has been trying to protect you in the only ways it knows. The tight jaw may be holding back words. The raised shoulders may be preparing for another demand. The heavy chest may be carrying feelings that were never given space. The stomach may be reacting to uncertainty that the mind keeps repeating. The hands may still be holding the shape of all the things you tried to control. The back may feel tired from carrying more than was ever meant for one person. Instead of asking, "Why can't my body relax?" ask, "What has my body been protecting me from?" Instead of saying, "Why am I still tense?" say, "Something in me has been working very hard." That change in language matters. The body hears the difference between criticism and care. It feels the difference between being treated like a problem and being treated like a companion. Tonight, let the body know that it is no longer alone with its tiredness. Let your jaw become less responsible for the words you did not say. It does not have to hold every answer. It does not have to prepare for every conversation. It can loosen without your whole life falling apart. Let the shoulders remember that the day is no longer sitting on them. They do not need to hold tomorrow. They do not need to carry the moods of everyone you love. They do not need to stay lifted as though the next demand is already on its way. Let the chest make room for a little more ease. It does not have to open all at once. It does not have to feel completely free. Even a small softening is enough. Let the hands stop gripping what cannot be controlled. The people, the timing, the outcome, the unanswered question, the thing you wish had happened differently. Your hands were not made to hold every part of life in place. Let the stomach know that this moment is not asking for a decision. It does not need to tighten around tomorrow. It does not need to prepare for every possible result. Let the forehead become less crowded. It does not need to solve every thought that passes through it. A thought can come and go without becoming a warning. Your body may need to hear these messages more than once, not because it is stubborn, but because it has been practicing tension for a long time. The body learns through repetition. If you have spent many days telling it to hurry, it may need many gentle moments before it trusts stillness. If you have spent years ignoring its limits, it may need time before it believes you will really listen. If you have often pushed past exhaustion, it may remain unsure when you finally say, "You can rest." Stay patient. Trust is not created by one perfect evening. It is created every time you notice what the body needs and respond with kindness. It is created when you stop treating tiredness like laziness. It is created when you choose food because you want to care for yourself, not punish yourself. It is created when you step away from something before your whole body begins to shut down. It is created when you allow sleep without guilt. It is created when you stop calling the body weak for asking for what every living thing needs. The body is not asking you to become less committed to your life. It is asking you to stop building your life on constant self-neglect. There is wisdom in the body's limits. A limit is not always a wall blocking your path. Sometimes it is a doorway showing you a kinder path. When the body says, "I am tired," perhaps it is not trying to stop your future. Perhaps it is asking you to stop reaching the future through pain. When the body says, "This is too much," perhaps it is not being dramatic. Perhaps it is reminding you that you are not meant to carry everything alone. When the body becomes tense around a certain place, task, or relationship, perhaps it is asking you to notice what the mind keeps excusing. You do not have to obey every fear, but you are allowed to listen to every signal. Listening does not mean becoming frightened by the body. It means becoming curious. It means asking, what support would feel loving right now? Maybe the body needs quiet. Maybe it needs warmth. Maybe it needs less light, less noise, less pressure, or less time looking at things that keep the mind alert. Maybe it needs water. Maybe it needs to be still. Maybe it needs the comfort of knowing that you will not push it any further tonight. You do not need to create a perfect routine. You do not need to turn rest into another plan filled with rules. You only need to stop treating the body like an obstacle standing between you and what matters. Your body is part of what matters. It is the place where you experience love. It is the place where you feel morning light. It is the place where laughter moves. It is the place where tears are released. It is the place where you carry hope, memory, fear, joy, and every quiet wish for something better. Your body is not a thing you must defeat. It is your home in this life, and a home needs care. A home needs quiet after too much noise. A home needs warmth after a cold day. A home needs doors that can close when the outside world has asked enough. A home needs space where nothing must be performed. Tonight, let your body become that kind of home. Not a perfect home, a safe enough home, a home where tiredness is allowed to speak, a home where feelings are not thrown out, a home where the body does not have to look a certain way before it is treated with respect, a home where you are not punished for needing comfort. You may place a gentle thought around the body now. Dear body, you are safe with me. That sentence may feel unfamiliar. Let it be unfamiliar. You are learning a new language. Perhaps the old language was pressure. Perhaps the old language was criticism. Perhaps the old language was fear. Now you are learning the language of care. I will not fight you tonight. I will not demand more from you. I will not speak to you as though you have failed. I will listen when you ask for rest. Let the body receive these words in its own way. You do not have to imagine anything special. You do not have to force a feeling. You are simply changing the way you stand beside yourself. There may still be discomfort. There may still be thoughts. There may still be tension that does not disappear immediately. Care does not always remove what is present at once. Sometimes care simply means that what is present no longer has to be faced alone. This is one of the deepest forms of safety. The body does not need every feeling to vanish. It needs to know that you will not turn against it when a feeling appears. It needs to know that you will not call it weak when it becomes tired. It needs to know that you will not hate it for needing more time. It needs to know that you are no longer using harshness as the only way to move through life. You may have believed that kindness would make you less disciplined. You may have believed that if you stopped pushing, you would stop moving forward. But look at what constant pressure has done. It may have helped you complete things, but it may also have made every task feel heavy. It may have taught you to work, but not how to receive. It may have taught you to survive, but not how to feel at home inside yourself. Kindness is not the end of strength. Kindness helps strength become healthy. A body that feels supported can move with more trust. A mind that feels safe can think more clearly. A heart that is not constantly attacked can open more freely. Rest is not taking you away from your life. It is helping you return to your life without carrying the same level of inner harm. Let the breath become natural. There is no need to control it. The body already knows how to breathe. It has been doing this through every thought, every fear, every difficult hour, every quiet moment. Let the breath be a reminder that not everything depends on your effort. You do not have to tell the heart how to beat. You do not have to remind the body how to receive air. You do not have to manage every small process that keeps you here. There is wisdom moving through you, even when you are not directing it. Perhaps this is why letting go feels so difficult. You have been taught to trust only what you control, but the body is showing you that life has always been moving through more than control. Life has been carrying you in ways you rarely notice. The heart continued while you were distracted. The breath continued while you were afraid. The body kept trying to restore balance while you were busy. You have never been holding yourself together entirely through thought. Let that bring a little relief. You are allowed to stop managing every part of yourself tonight. You can let the body do what it already knows how to do. You can let it become heavier without calling that weakness. You can let the muscles soften in their own order. You can let the hands rest without holding a plan. You can let the face become quiet without preparing an expression for anyone. Nothing is required from your body now except being here. And being here is enough. You do not need to make your body perfect before treating it with love. You do not need to wait for it to feel different. You do not need to wait until you are more rested, more confident, or more comfortable. Care can begin in the exact body you have tonight. Respect can begin here. Listening can begin here. Safety can begin here. You may say, "My body is allowed to soften in its own time." You may say, "I do not have to rush myself into peace." You may say, "This tired body deserves gentleness." You may say, "I am no longer leaving myself alone with exhaustion." Let the body hear that you are staying, not forcing, not fixing, staying. There is something powerful about becoming the one who stays with your own body. The outside world may not always understand what you need. Other people may rush you, judge you, or expect more than you can give. But you can begin becoming the person who notices. You can notice when your shoulders become tense. You can notice when your breath becomes small. You can notice when your energy begins to leave. You can notice when your yes is coming from fear. You can notice when the body is asking you to step back. You do not have to respond perfectly every time. Awareness itself is a beginning. Tonight, there is no need to review the times you ignored your body. Do not use new understanding to create new blame. You made choices with the awareness and strength you had at the time. Now you are learning something different. You are learning that the body is not a silent worker that must continue until it breaks. You are learning that rest can come before collapse. You are learning that limits are not something to be ashamed of. You are learning that safety can be built through small acts of care. Let this night become one of those acts. Nothing dramatic is needed. No great change must happen. The body only needs to hear, "You are not being pushed anymore tonight." Let that mess, age settle where it can. Let it reach the places that have stayed ready for too long. Let it reach the tired muscles. Let it reach the guarded heart. Let it reach the part of you that believed rest had to be earned. You are here now. The day is over. The room is quiet enough. Your body has carried you far enough. It can stop preparing. It can stop proving. It can stop holding the shape of the day. Dear body, you are safe to rest. When the body begins to become quiet, feelings that were hidden beneath the noise may start to rise. This can be one of the reasons rest feels difficult. During the day, there are things to do, people to answer, places to go, and tasks that keep the mind busy. But when the room becomes quiet and the outside world asks less of you, the heart may begin speaking more clearly. Sadness may come closer. Fear may begin asking questions. Loneliness may feel louder. Anger may return. A memory may rise without warning. Something you pushed aside earlier may suddenly feel present. Do not be afraid of this. The feeling is not appearing because you are doing rest incorrectly. It may be appearing because there is finally enough quiet for you to hear what has been waiting. You do not have to solve it tonight. You do not have to understand exactly where it began. You do not have to turn it into a lesson before you are allowed to sleep. You do not have to explain it. You do not have to remove it. Sometimes a feeling needs only one thing from you. It needs permission to be there without being attacked. Many of us were taught to treat difficult feelings like enemies. Sadness had to be hidden. Fear had to be overcome quickly. Anger had to be pushed down. Loneliness had to be covered with noise. Tears had to be stopped before anyone noticed. So when these feelings come, the first response may be shame. Why am I still feeling this? Why can't I move on? Why am I so sensitive? Why can't I control myself? These questions do not help the feeling move. They create another layer of pain. First, there is sadness, and then there is shame for being sad. First, there is fear, and then there is anger at yourself for feeling afraid. First, there is loneliness, and then there is the belief that loneliness means something is wrong with you. This second wound often hurts more than the first. Tonight, stop adding the second wound. If sadness is here, let sadness be sadness. If fear is here, let fear be fear. If anger is here, let anger be a message. If loneliness is here, let loneliness be a human feeling, not a final truth about your life. You do not have to make a feeling mean more than it means. A difficult feeling is not always a sign that something terrible is about to happen. It is not always proof that you are going backward. It is not always a warning that you will feel this way forever. A feeling is a moment moving through the body. Some moments stay longer than others. Some feelings return because they still need care. Some feelings come in waves, but no feeling is the whole of who you are. You are the one who can notice the feeling. You are the one who can stay near it. You are the one who can say, I see that you are here. There is space inside you that is larger than this moment. Even when the feeling seems strong, there is a part of you that can witness it without becoming completely lost inside it. You do not need to find that part perfectly. You only need to stop telling yourself that the feeling is all you are. You are not sadness itself. You are a person feeling sadness. You are not fear itself. You are a person feeling fear. You are not loneliness itself. You are a person moving through a lonely moment. This difference may seem small, but it opens a little space. And inside that space, kindness can enter. Perhaps sadness needs to hear, you are allowed to be here. Perhaps fear needs to hear, you do not have to know everything tonight. Perhaps loneliness needs to hear, I am staying with you. Perhaps anger needs to hear, something mattered and I am willing to listen. Your feelings do not need another judge. They need a safe place. You can become that place. Not by giving them every part of the night. Not by allowing every fearful thought to lead you into another hour of worry. But by meeting the first feeling with enough care that it does not need to shout. Feelings often become louder when they are ignored. Sadness may keep returning because it has never been allowed to finish one honest sentence. Anger may stay close because the truth beneath it has never been respected. Fear may continue because it has not yet felt supported. Loneliness may grow because you keep leaving yourself whenever it appears. What if tonight you did not leave? What if you stopped trying to escape from your own heart? What if you simply said, I know this is hard and I am here? That may be enough for this moment. You are not promising to fix everything. You are promising not to abandon yourself because something hurts. That is a different kind of healing. There may be sadness connected to something that did not happen, a hope that did not become real, a relationship that changed, a door that closed, a version of life you thought you would be living by now. This sadness may not need advice. It may not need to be told that something better is coming. It may simply need to be respected. You are allowed to grieve what mattered to you. You are allowed to miss what was good. You are allowed to feel disappointed by what never became what you hoped. Grief does not mean you are refusing to move forward. Sometimes grief is part of moving forward. It is how the heart releases the future it once imagined. It is how the body makes room for what is real now. You do not need to rush this process. You do not need to call yourself weak because a memory still touches you. You can be healing and still feel pain. You can be growing and still miss something. You can understand why something ended and sing, "I'll wish it had been different." Two truths can exist together. You can know that moving forward is right and still feel sad. You can love yourself and still feel lonely. You can trust life and still have questions. You can be grateful and still be tired. A spiritual life does not require you to deny one truth in order to hold another. It allows the heart to be honest. Perhaps fear is the feeling that keeps you awake. Fear may ask what will happen next. It may create pictures of loss, failure, rejection, or change. It may try to prepare you by showing you every painful result. But fear does not know the future. Fear only knows what has hurt before. It takes an old wound and places it in tomorrow. It says, "This happened once, so it will happen again." It says, "You were not protected before, so you must stay ready now." It says, "If you imagine every danger, perhaps none of them will surprise you." Fear is trying to protect you, but it does not always know how. You do not need to hate it. You can say, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe, but you do not need to lead me tonight." You can acknowledge fear without giving it control of the whole night. You can let it sit quietly beside you without following every story it creates. Ask yourself, is the danger happening right now, or is my mind visiting a possible future? If the danger is not here, let the body know. In this moment, I am here. In this moment, I can rest. In this moment, I do not have to meet tomorrow. The future will come one moment at a time. You do not need to enter every possible version of it tonight. Fear may not disappear when you say this. That is all right. The goal is not to remove every feeling before sleep. The goal is to stop allowing the feeling to make you feel unsafe inside yourself. You can be afraid and still speak kindly. You can be uncertain and still rest. You can have questions and still allow the night to continue. Maybe anger is present. Anger can feel too strong for a quiet room. It can replay words, faces, unfair moments, or boundaries that were crossed. It can make the body feel as though the event is happening again. Do not shame the anger. Anger may be protecting something tender. It may be saying that was not fair. It may be saying I deserved more respect. It may be saying I gave too much. It may be saying I am tired of being ignored. You do not need to act from anger tonight. You do not need to send the message, begin the argument, or make a final decision while the body is still activated. But you can listen for the truth beneath it. Perhaps a boundary is needed. Perhaps an honest conversation is needed later. Perhaps distance is needed. Perhaps forgiveness of yourself is needed because you stayed too long or ignored what you knew. The action can wait. The truth can be heard now. My feelings matter. I limits matter. What happened affected me. I am allowed to choose differently. This allows anger to become information instead of a fire that burns through the whole night. Loneliness may also come closer when the world becomes quiet. You may think about who is not beside you. You may remember who once was. You may feel the empty place where support, closeness, or understanding should have been. Loneliness can make the mind say things that are much larger than the moment. No one cares. I will always be alone. Love has forgotten me. Be careful with these final words. Always. Never. No one. The lonely heart often speaks in extremes because it wants to be heard. Do not argue with it harshly. Bring it closer. Say, I know you want to feel held. Say, I know you are tired of carrying things alone. Say, I am not leaving you tonight. You may not be able to create every kind of love you need in this moment, but you can stop increasing the loneliness through self-abandonment. You can stay. You can speak gently. You can treat your own heart as though its need for love is worthy of respect. There is comfort in knowing that you are not turning away from yourself. This does not replace every relationship. It does not mean you no longer need people. It means that while you wait for support, connection, and love in the outside world, you are not making the inside of you another lonely place. You can become a warm presence within. You can say, I am here. You can say, you are not too much for me. You can say, your feelings do not make you unlovable. You can say, you do not have to hide your need for closeness. These simple sentences may reach places that have felt unseen for a long time. There may also be confusion. You may not know what you feel. There may be too many emotions mixed together. You may feel tired, sad, angry, hopeful, disappointed, and numb at the same time. You do not need to separate all of it tonight. You do not need to give every emotion a name. You can simply say, something in me needs care. That is enough. Care does not require complete understanding. You can comfort a child without knowing every reason for the tears. You can sit beside your own heart in the same way. No questions that demand, no pressure to explain, only presence. I am here until this feels less lonely. You may cry. Let the tears come if they need to. Tears are not proof that you are falling apart. Sometimes tears are what happens when the body no longer wants to hold everything inside. They can carry what words could not. They can soften the pressure around an old memory. They can be the body's quiet way of saying, I cannot keep this hidden. You do not have to make the tears spiritual. You do not have to understand them. You do not have to stop them quickly. Let them be part of the night. They will not take away your strength. They may be helping your strength become softer. And if no tears come, that is okay too. You do not have to produce emotion. You do not have to feel deeply enough to prove that healing is happening. Some nights the heart is open. Some nights it is quiet. Some nights it feels numb, because numbness is the only rest it knows. Do not fight that either. Numbness may be the heart's way of slowing down after too much feeling. It may need patience, not pressure. Whatever is here, let it be here without making it a failure. You are not required to heal everything tonight. That would only turn healing into another burden. You are not required to forgive every person. You are not required to understand every wound. You are not required to feel peaceful. You are only being invited to stop fighting yourself. Let this be the new promise. When I hurt, I will not become cruel to myself. When I feel afraid, I will not call myself weak. When sadness comes, I will not rush it away. When loneliness speaks, I will not leave. When anger rises, I will listen for the truth beneath it. This is how emotional safety begins. Not by controlling every feeling, but by changing the way you meet it. The feelings may still come, but they will come into a different inner home. a home where they are allowed to move, a home where they are not judged, a home where the heart does not have to hide. You can feel something without making it the whole night. You can acknowledge a memory without walking through every detail. You can let a question exist without demanding an answer. You can allow the heart to be honest and still choose rest. Say, I do not have to solve this feeling tonight. Let those words remove some of the pressure. The sadness can be held. The fear can be comforted. The loneliness can be met. The anger can wait for a clearer hour. Nothing needs to be completed. Nothing needs to be pushed away. The night has room for what you feel, and the night also has room for peace. Both can be here. A feeling can be present while the body begins to rest. A question can remain open while the mind becomes quieter. A wound can still be healing while you allow yourself to sleep. You do not have to wait until you are completely free from pain before you receive rest. Rest is part of the care pain needs. So let your feelings become less like problems to solve and more like tired parts of you asking to sit down. Let them sit. You do not have to interview them. You do not have to make them leave. You can simply say, you may be here, but you do not have to carry me away. Then return to the quiet support beneath you. Return to the room. Return to the fact that this moment is smaller than the whole story your fear is telling. You are here. You are not required to know what comes next. You are not required to feel strong. You are not required to understand everything you feel. Your only work tonight is to stop abandoning yourself. Stay gently. Let the heart speak less loudly because it has finally been heard. Let the feelings rest beside you. They do not need an answer. They need kindness. There is a quiet fear that can appear when you finally begin to let go. It asks, what happens if I stop? It asks, what happens if I'm not thinking about the problem? It asks, what happens if I release control and something goes wrong? This fear can make rest feel unsafe. It can make you believe that your worry is the only thing keeping life from falling apart. It can make you believe that if you stop watching, planning, checking, and preparing, everything you care about will move beyond your reach. But life has never depended only on your worry. The sun does not rise because you stay awake. Morning does not wait for you to plan it. Your heart does not need your fear in order to continue. The body does not require your constant attention to keep doing its quiet work. There are many things moving in your life that you cannot see. Ideas are forming. Feelings are changing. Timing is unfolding. People are making choices. doors are opening and closing. Your own mind is placing pieces together beneath the noise of conscious thought. Not everything meaningful happens through effort. Some things happen through space. Some clarity comes only after the mind stops pressing. Some answers arrive when you are no longer demanding them. Some healing begins when the body finally believes it is safe enough to rest. You do not have to stay awake to help life work. You do not have to worry through every hour to show that you care. You do not have to hold the whole future in your mind to keep it from disappearing. Let life continue without your control for a while. This is not giving up. It is trust. Trust does not mean you believe nothing difficult can happen. Trust means you believe that you can meet life without trying to live every moment in advance. Trust means you stop asking fear to prepare you for everything. Trust means you allow the unseen parts of life to move in their own time. There may be something you want very deeply, an answer, a change, a new beginning, a return, a release, a sign that the struggle will not continue forever. You may have thought about it so often that your mind no longer knows how to be quiet around it. Every evening becomes another time to ask when it will happen, how it will happen, or whether it will happen at all. But wanting something does not require you to hold it tightly through the night. You can care and still loosen your grip. You can hope and still sleep. You can pray and then allow the prayer to leave your hands. A seed does not grow faster because the ground is opened every hour to check it. The night has its own work. Roots grow in darkness. The body restores itself in quiet. The mind sorts what the day could not understand. The heart often becomes clearer after it is no longer being questioned. You are allowed to become still while life continues its hidden movement. You may say, life can hold what I cannot hold tonight. You may say, I release the need to see the whole path. So you may say, what is meant to become clear can become clear in the right time. You may say, I do not need fear to keep me connected to what matters. Let these words create space. You are not trying to control the universe with another set of sentences. You are reminding yourself that the universe was never waiting for your panic before it began to move. Life does not need you to be afraid in order to guide you. Life does not need you to become exhausted in order to prove that your desire is real. Life does not need constant checking, constant worry, or constant inner noise. Sometimes the most faithful thing you can do is rest. Rest says, I have done what I can for today. Rest says, I am willing to let time carry what effort cannot. Rest says, I trust that not every answer must come through force. Rest says, my body is part of this life, and it deserves care too. Perhaps you are waiting for someone else to change. You may be thinking about what they should understand, what they should say. what they should choose, or what they should finally see. But their inner world is not yours to control. You can speak honestly. You can choose a boundary. You can leave space. You can decide what you will and will not accept, but you cannot do another person's growing for them. You cannot think them into readiness. You cannot worry them into honesty. You cannot stay awake until they become who you hoped they would be. Let life work where you cannot. Let time reveal what words have not. Let actions show what promises cannot. Let truth become clear without your constant pushing. You do not have to carry another person's lesson through the night. Place it down. Their choice belongs to them. Your peace belongs to you. There may also be a problem that needs practical action. Trust does not mean avoiding what must be done. It does not mean pretending that bills, health, work, family, or responsibilities do not matter. It means understanding that practical action and constant worry are not the same. You can make the call tomorrow. You can ask for help. You can look at the numbers. You can speak to the right person. You can take the next step. But tonight, when no useful action can be taken, worry is not preparation. It is only asking the body to stay inside the problem without moving it forward. You can release the problem for now without refusing responsibility. You can say, I will meet this with a clearer mind. You can say, the next right step will still be available after rest. You can say, I do not need to punish myself before I act. The mind may argue that staying awake gives you more control, but control can become a very tired kind of fear. It promises safety, yet it keeps the body alert. It promises answers, yet it repeats the same questions. It promises protection, yet it takes away the rest you need to respond wisely. You do not need to make control your enemy. It may have helped you through uncertain times. It may have given you something to hold when life felt too open. Thank it for trying to help. Then let it know that it can step back. I do not need to control every part of this. I can take one step and allow life to meet me. I can make wise choices without demanding full certainty. I can rest while the path continues to unfold. This is surrender in a simple form. Surrender is not collapsing. It is not saying that nothing matters. It is not waiting for someone else to rescue you. Surrender is releasing the demand that life must follow the exact plan fear created. It is becoming open to answers you have not imagined. It is allowing timing to be larger than your current view. It is trusting that one closed door does not mean every door is closed. It is admitting that you cannot see the whole path from where you are standing. There is relief in not having to know everything. You do not have to know how the next month will unfold. You do not have to know who will stay. You do not have to know when the answer will come. You do not have to know whether the plan will change. You only need to know what this moment asks, and this moment is asking for rest. Tomorrow may ask for courage. Tomorrow may ask for a decision. Tomorrow may ask you to speak, move, begin, stop, or choose. But tonight is not tomorrow. Do not force tomorrow's work into tonight's body. Let each time carry its own purpose. The night is not empty because you are not producing. The night is doing something important. It is creating distance from the day. It is lowering the noise. It is giving the heart room to settle. It is helping the body move away from constant alertness. It is allowing hidden wisdom to rise without being chased. Some of your clearest thoughts may come after you stop searching for them. Some of your strongest choices may come after you stop trying to force strength. Some of your deepest peace may come when you finally admit that you were never meant to manage every detail of life alone. There is support you can see, and there is support you may not see yet. Support may come as an idea in the morning. It may come as the courage to ask a question. It may come as a door closing before you walk farther into something that would have hurt you. It may come as a clear feeling about what no longer belongs in your life. It may come as a person, an opportunity, a delay, or a moment of calm that helps you choose differently. You do not need to know the form tonight. You only need to leave a little space for support to exist. Fear says, I am alone with this. Trust says, there may be help I cannot see yet. Fear says, I must fix everything now. Trust says, the next step can come when I am ready to take it. Fear says, if I stop thinking, I will lose control. Trust says, I can release this for the night and return with more clarity. You are allowed to choose the softer thought, not because you are sure of every outcome, because the harder thought is hurting you without giving you more power. Let life car be part of the weight. Imagine setting down the heavy bags you have carried through the day. One bag holds the future. One bag holds another person's choices. One bag holds the need to be certain. One bag holds the fear of being disappointed. One bag holds every unfinished task. You do not have to throw them away. You only have to stop carrying them through the night. Place them beside the door of tomorrow. They will still be there if they truly need your attention. But some of them may feel lighter by morning. Some may no longer belong to you. Some may have changed shape. Some may have been answered by the simple wisdom that comes when the body is no longer in fear. You are allowed to let time work. You are allowed to let rest work. You are allowed to let life move without watching every second. There is a kind of support in knowing that the world continues while you sleep. The trees do not stop growing. The night does not forget to become morning. The body does not forget how to breathe. Life keeps moving. You are part of that movement even when you are still. Rest is not stepping outside of life. Rest is joining one of life's oldest rhythms. Everything living has a rhythm of movement and stillness. The earth turns toward light and then away from it. The seasons open and close. The body wakes and then asks to sleep. You were never meant to remain open, active, alert, and available at every hour. You are allowed to close the door. You are allowed to become quiet. You are allowed to stop responding. You are allowed to trust that your value remains even when no one can reach you. You are not disappearing when you rest. You are returning. Returning to the body. Returning to the heart. Returning to the part of you that cannot be heard while everything else is loud. Let life keep working. Let time keep moving. Let tomorrow remain where it is. You do not have to reach into it. You do not have to pull the answer closer. You do not have to stay awake to protect what is meant for you. What needs action can meet you after rest. What needs truth can become clearer. What needs release can begin to loosen. What needs time can have time. You may say, I trust life enough to stop for tonight. You may say, I do not have to control what I cannot see. You may say, the way can continue forming while I rest. You may say, I am supported by more than my own effort. Let that last sentence stay near you. You are supported by more than your own effort. Your life is not being built by worry alone. Your future is not being held together by fear. Your heart does not need to remain tense to show that it cares. You can let go without losing everything. You can become still without falling behind. You can rest without closing the door to good. Tonight, do your part by stopping. Let life do what only life can do. Let time move. Let the body restore. Let the mind become quieter. Let the unseen pieces find their place. You have carried enough through our effort. Now let yourself be carried by trust. There may be a part of you that learned very early to stay strong because it did not feel safe to need too much. That part may have learned to stay quiet when it wanted comfort. It may have learned to smile when something hurt. It may have learned to solve its own problems because asking for help felt uncertain. It may have learned that being useful was safer than being honest, that giving was easier than receiving, and that staying in control was better than trusting someone else to stay. That part of you is not wrong. It was trying to protect you. It may have believed that if you needed less, you could not be disappointed. If you expected less, you could not be let down. If you stayed strong, no one would see how much you were carrying. If you kept helping, perhaps you would always have a place. But tonight, you do not have to keep living by that old rule. You do not have to prove that you can handle everything alone. You do not have to hide your tiredness from yourself. You do not have to act as though your heart needs nothing. You can become the safe place you were searching for. This does not mean you will never need support from others. You are human. You are meant to receive care, understanding, respect, and love. But while you are waiting for the outside world to meet you with more kindness, you do not have to make the inside of you another cold place. You can begin changing the way you meet yourself. You can stop leaving yourself whenever a difficult feeling appears. You can stop speaking harshly when you are already tired. You can stop treating your needs like problems. You can stop asking whether your pain is important enough to deserve care. If it hurts, it matters. If you are tired, it matters. If something feels too heavy, it matters. You do not need another person to agree before you are allowed to listen to yourself. Self-abandonment does not always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like saying yes when your whole body wants to say no. Sometimes it looks like ignoring hunger, tiredness, or sadness because you want to finish one more thing. Sometimes it looks like checking whether someone else is okay before asking whether you are okay. Sometimes it is staying in a conversation long after you have lost your peace. Sometimes it is forcing yourself to be available when you need quiet. Sometimes it is making excuses for behavior that keeps hurting you. Sometimes it is calling yourself difficult because you finally have a limit. You may have done these things for so long that they feel normal. Do not shame yourself for that. You were trying to stay connected. You were trying to avoid conflict. You were trying to feel useful. You were trying to keep love. Now you can learn that love does not need your disappearance. Real love does not ask you to leave your body, your truth, or your peace outside the door. Tonight, begin with one simple promise. I will not pressure you anymore. Say it to the tired part of you. Say it to the part that feels behind. Say it to the part that thinks it should have healed faster. Say it to the part that believes it must wake tomorrow and immediately become stronger. I will not pressure you anymore tonight. Feel how different that is from the voice that says, you should be over this. Feel how different it is from, why are you still tired? Feel how different it is from, you must get yourself together. Pressure may have made you move, but it did not always make you feel safe. Tonight, choose safety. Safety may sound like, I am here with you. It may sound like, you do not have to hide. It may sound like, I believe your tiredness. It may sound like, you are not too much for me. It may sound like, I will stay even when you do not feel strong. These words may touch a deep place, a place that has waited a long time to hear that it will not be left. You may have spent years looking for someone who would notice when you became quiet, someone who would understand what you could not explain, someone who would stay gentle when you were emotional, tired, or unsure. That need was not wrong. You wanted safety. You wanted to feel that your feelings would not make love disappear. You wanted to know that you could rest without becoming less important. You wanted to know that you could say, I need something, without feeling guilty. Tonight, give yourself a small piece of that safety. You do not have to give yourself everything at once. You do not need to heal every old wound before sleep. You only need to stop repeating the same rejection inside. If the world once made you feel like your feelings were inconvenient, Do not tell yourself the same thing. If you were once asked to be strong too soon, do not keep demanding endless strength now. If no one noticed your limits, become willing to notice them. If no one gave you permission to rest, give yourself that permission tonight. You can say, "I see you." That sentence is simple, but it carries so much. I see how hard you have been trying. I see how much you have held back. I see how often you kept going without support. I see the tiredness beneath the strength. I see the part of you that wants to stop pretending. You do not have to turn away from what you see. Stay near yourself. You may not know exactly how to comfort every part of you. That is okay. Presence comes before perfect words. You can sit beside a feeling without fixing it. You can listen to your body without knowing every answer. You can admit that something hurt without deciding what happens next. You can offer yourself warmth without explaining why you need it. This is how you become safer inside. You stop demanding that every feeling have a clear reason. You stop forcing yourself to become calm for the comfort of others. You stop using shame to control your own heart. You allow yourself to be human. There is a quiet, childlike part within every person that wants to know one thing. Will you stay with me when I am not easy? Tonight, let your answer be yes. Yes, I will stay when you are tired. Yes, I will stay when you are afraid. Yes, I will stay when you feel lonely. Yes, I will stay when you do not know what to do. Yes, I will stay when you need to cry. Yes, I will stay when you have nothing left to give. This is not weakness. This is loyalty to your own life. You may have been loyal to many people, many duties, many promises, many hopes. Now become loyal to the part of you that has carried all of them. You are allowed to protect your own peace. You are allowed to stop a conversation that is hurting you. You are allowed to turn the phone away. You are allowed to say, "I cannot hold this tonight." You are allowed to leave something unanswered. You are allowed to choose sleep over another hour of worry. These are not small acts. Each one tells the nervous system, "I will not keep leaving you for the demands of the world." You may feel guilty at first. Guilt does not always mean you are doing something wrong. Sometimes guilt appears when you stop following an old rule. The old rule may say, "You must always be available." The old rule may say, "Other people's feelings come first." The old rule may say, "Rest is selfish." The old rule may say, "If someone is disappointed, you have failed." But a rule can feel familiar and still be unkind. You can let guilt be present without obeying it. You can say, "I understand why this feels uncomfortable. I am learning a new way." The new way may feel strange because it includes you. It includes your energy. It includes your limits. It includes your feelings. It includes your right to stop. A life that includes everyone except you is not balance. A love that requires you to disappear is not peace. You do not have to keep giving from an empty place and calling it kindness. Tonight, kindness turns inward. Place your attention on the part of you that keeps asking whether it has done enough. Tell it, You do not have to earn my care. Tell it, I am not waiting for you to become perfect. Tell it, I do not love you only when you are useful. Tell it, you are allowed to exist without proving anything. There may be a deep sadness beneath the need to stay strong, a sadness that says, I wish someone had told me this sooner. Let that sadness be gentle. You cannot return to every old moment and give yourself what was missing, but you can begin changing what happens now. You can stop speaking with the voices that once hurt you. You can stop repeating the coldness. You can stop judging your needs through the eyes of someone who did not understand them. You can choose a new voice, a voice that says, come closer, a voice that says, you are safe here, a voice that says, we do not have to rush, a voice that says, I believe you, a voice that says, you can rest. This voice does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be kinder than the one before it. Each time, you respond with care instead of attack. You build a new inner home. Each time you say no to what drains you, you strengthen the walls of that home. Each time you listen to your tiredness, you turn on a light. Each time you forgive yourself for being human, you open a window. Each time you stay with a feeling, you tell the heart, you belong here. You are building safety through small choices. You do not need to feel safe every second for this work to matter. The goal is not to remove every fear. The goal is to know that fear will not make you abandon yourself. You may still feel uncertain tomorrow. You may still need answers. You may still face people who do not understand your new limits. But something inside can begin to change tonight. You can decide that your own heart will no longer be the last place you return to. You can decide that your body will not always receive what is left after everything else has taken from you. You can decide that rest is not a reward at the end of perfect behavior. You can decide that your inner world deserves care now. Become the one who notices when you are becoming overwhelmed. Become the one who speaks softly when you make a mistake. Become the one who does not turn tiredness into failure. Become the one who allows a feeling to pass without creating a whole judgment around it. Become the one who stays. You do not need to do this perfectly. You will forget sometimes. You may agree to something and later realize you did not want to. You may push too far and notice only after you are exhausted. You may return to an old voice during a difficult moment. Do not use these moments as proof that you cannot change. Notice, forgive, return. A safe home is not a place where nothing difficult happens. It is a place where you are welcomed back after difficulty. Welcome yourself back. When you notice you have been harsh, say, let me begin again. When you notice you have ignored your needs, say, I am listening now. When you notice you have given too much, say, "I can stop here." When you notice you are waiting for outside permission, say, "My need for rest is enough." You can always return. This return is one of the most loving things you can offer yourself. You do not have to wait for someone else to tell you that you have carried enough. You know, you can feel it. The tiredness is speaking. The heart is asking. The body is ready. Tonight, stop making yourself prove that you deserve comfort. Let comfort come because you are here. Let care come because you are human. Let rest come because the day has ended. You may say, "I am here with you now." Let those words move into the places that felt forgotten. I am here with you when you are quiet. I am here with you when you are unsure. I am here with you when you are not able to be strong. I am here with you when nothing is solved. I am here with you while you rest. You are not too tired to be loved. You're not too emotional to be held. You're not too complicated to receive peace. You are not too far behind to begin caring for yourself. The safe place you needed does not have to appear perfectly outside you before it can begin within. It can begin with your voice tonight. It can begin with one honest limit. It can begin with the choice not to follow another fearful thought. It can begin when you say, "I will not leave myself alone in this." Stay with yourself. Stay without pressure. Stay without questions that demand quick answers. Stay as the room becomes quieter. Stay as the day moves farther away. Stay as the part of you that has always been strong finally understands that it is allowed to be held. You are becoming your own loving home. And tonight, you are safe enough to come inside. You may know how to give. You may know how to give your time, your energy, your attention, your care, your patience, and your understanding. You may know how to give even when you are tired. You may know how to notice what everyone else needs before they ask. Giving may feel natural. Receiving may feel harder. You may feel more comfortable helping than being helped. You may feel safer offering comfort than admitting that you need comfort. You may feel useful when you are giving and uncertain when there is nothing left for you to do. But life was never meant to move in only one direction. There is a time to give, and there is a time to receive. There is a time to speak, and there is a time to listen. There is a time to act, and there is a time to allow. There is a time to carry, and there is a time to be carried. Tonight is a time to receive. Receive the quiet. Receive the support beneath your body. Receive the darkness that asks nothing from your eyes. Receive the space where no one needs an immediate answer. Receive the simple comfort of not having to move forward for a while. Rest is not empty. Rest is receiving what the day could not give while you were busy. It is receiving stillness after noise. It is receiving care after effort. It is receiving space after pressure. It is receiving yourself after giving your attention to everything else. You may have been taught that receiving must be earned. Perhaps you learned that you had to work first, help first, finish first, or prove your worth before anything good could come toward you. Perhaps you feel uncomfortable when someone gives without asking for something in return. Perhaps you question kindness. Perhaps you expect a cost. Perhaps you wonder whether it is safe to relax into support. These feelings may come from old experiences. Do not judge them. The part of you that has trouble receiving may be trying to protect you from disappointment, debt, control, or loss. It may believe that receiving makes you weak. It may believe that needing something gives another person power. It may believe that if you depend on anything, it can be taken away. Tonight, receiving does not have to mean depending on another person. It can mean allowing the night to be kind to you. It can mean allowing the body to become heavy. It can mean accepting that you do not need to create every bit of comfort through effort. It can mean letting the blanket warm you without asking what you did to deserve it. It can mean letting the bed hold you without feeling guilty for being still. You do not have to give anything back to the night. You do not have to make rest productive. You do not have to turn sleep into a project. You are allowed to receive it. There may be a voice that says, "You have not done enough." Let that voice pass. Enough is not a number the tired mind can ever fully accept. If you complete one thing, it may show you two more. If you solve one problem, it may remind you of another. If you finish the list, it may begin reviewing whether you finished it well enough. The voice of pressure rarely says, "Now you may rest." So stop waiting for pressure to give permission. Give yourself permission. You can say, "I am worthy even when I am doing nothing." That may feel difficult. Let it be difficult. You do not need to fully believe it immediately. Just notice what rises. Perhaps the mind says, "But if I stop, I am wasting time." Perhaps it says, "Other people are doing more." Perhaps it says, "I should be using this moment better." The old belief may think that your worth rises and falls with your activity. But worth is not something created through constant movement. Your worth was present before the first task of the day. It remains after the last task. It does not disappear when you are sleeping. It does not become smaller when you are tired. You do not need to perform your right to exist. You do not need to earn tenderness through exhaustion. You are allowed to be cared for by life without first proving how much you have suffered. Rest may be one of the hardest forms of receiving because it asks you to stop controlling what happens next. When you are active, you can measure your effort. You can see what you are doing. You can feel that you are making something happen. When you rest, much of the work becomes invisible. The body begins its quiet work. The mind sorts the day. The nervous system slowly moves away from alertness. Energy begins to return in ways you cannot watch. This can feel uncertain, but invisible does not mean nothing is happening. The deepest forms of renewal are often quiet. The earth does not make noise while a seed opens beneath the soil. The night does not explain how it becomes morning. The body does not announce every small act of repair. It simply receives the chance to do what it knows. Let rest become your willingness to receive that hidden care. You may say, I allow life to restore what today has used. You used energy today. You used attention. You used patience. You used strength. You used the body. You used the mind. You used the heart. Now allow something to return. Allow quiet to return. Allow warmth to return. Allow space to return. Allow a little trust to return. You do not need to force the return. Receiving is different from reaching. Receiving opens the hands. Receiving softens the demand. Receiving says, I do not have to chase everything good. Some good can come closer while you are still. Some support can find you without struggle. Some peace can enter when you stop standing guard. This may be a new thought for you. You may have believed that every good thing must be fought for. You may have learned that struggle proves value. You may feel suspicious when something feels simple, but not everything loving must be difficult. A calm moment does not need to be earned through a painful one. Kindness does not become less real because it arrived easily. Support does not become less valuable because you did not force it. You are allowed to experience good without preparing for it to disappear. Tonight, let yourself receive one quiet moment without looking for the next problem. Let yourself feel warmth without asking how long it will last. Let yourself be supported without planning how to repay it. You may be so used to giving that even self-care becomes another duty. You may tell yourself you must rest correctly, sleep deeply, wake early, and become more productive tomorrow. That is still pressure. Rest does not need to be useful in order to matter. You are not resting only so you can do more. You are resting because you are alive. Every living thing moves through times of activity and stillness. A tree is not failing when it stops producing leaves. The earth is not lazy when a season becomes quiet. The sky is not wasting time when darkness comes. Stillness belongs to life. It belongs to you too. You do not need to defend your need for it. Your body is not a tool that exists only to complete tasks. Your heart is not valuable only when it is loving others. Your mind is not worthy only when it is solving something. You are more than what you produce. You are more than the roles you fill. You are more than what other people receive from you. This can be difficult to remember if you have been praised mainly for being helpful, reliable, calm, or strong. Those are beautiful qualities, but they are not the whole of you. You deserve care when you are not being useful. You deserve love when you have no advice to give. You deserve quiet when you have not completed everything. You deserve rest when no one else understands why you are tired. Receiving rest is a way of saying, my life matters even when no one is asking something from me. It is a way of saying, my body deserves support, not only demands. It is a way of saying, I am allowed to be held. Perhaps receiving makes you feel exposed. When you give, you feel in control. When you receive, you must allow something to reach you. That opening may feel tender. Go slowly. You do not have to open to everything at once. Receive the support beneath one part of your body. Receive the coolness or warmth of the air. Receive the fact that this moment has no immediate task. Receive one kind sentence. I do not have to do anything to deserve this rest. Let that be enough. You may feel resistance. Resistance is not failure. It is simply a part of you asking whether this is safe. Answer gently. Yes, it is safe to receive this moment. It is safe to stop. It is safe to be quiet. It is safe to let the night support me. Each sentence becomes a small opening. You are teaching yourself that receiving does not always end in loss. You are teaching yourself that support does not always come with a hidden demand. You are teaching yourself that rest can be given freely. There is another kind of receiving that may be waiting for you tonight. Receiving forgiveness. Perhaps you are still holding yourself responsible for something that happened during the day. Perhaps you said something you regret. Perhaps you reacted from tiredness. Perhaps you did not complete what you promised. Perhaps you returned to a habit you are trying to change. You can take responsibility without refusing yourself rest. Punishment is not the only path to growth. You can say, I see what happened. I will learn from it, and I still allow myself to sleep. You do not become better by keeping yourself awake with shame. You do not heal by repeating every mistake until the body feels unsafe. Receive forgiveness as a soft place where change can begin. Forgiveness does not say the choice did not matter. It says you are more than the choice. It says you are allowed to learn without being destroyed by your own judgment. It says tomorrow can hold a new response. You can receive peace even before you become perfect. Perfection was never the entrance to peace. Honesty is enough. Willingness is enough. The desire to choose differently is enough for tonight. Receive that. Receive the truth that you are still worthy of kindness while you are learning. Receive the possibility that tomorrow does not have to repeat today. Receive the gift of beginning again after sleep. You may also receive support from what you cannot see. You do not have to define it. You may feel that life itself is holding the night around you. You may feel that love is present in the simple fact that you are still here. You may trust that there are answers forming beyond your current view. You may simply believe that you are not completely alone in this moment. Let the belief be soft. You do not have to force certainty. Even a small willingness to receive unseen support can bring relief. You can say, I am supported in ways I may not understand yet. You do not need to know how. You do not need to know when. You do not need to know through whom. The mind may want details, but the heart can rest with possibility. Possibility is enough tonight. The possibility that help exists. The possibility that clarity can come. The possibility that the body can feel safer. The possibility that tomorrow can be gentler. The possibility that you do not have to carry everything alone forever. Let yourself re-see. I've possibility instead of demanding proof. There is no need to force hope. You can simply stop closing the door. Rest is an open door. It says, I am willing to receive what I cannot create through more pressure. It says, I am willing to let peace meet me. It says, I am willing to stop making struggle the price of every good thing. Tonight, you do not have to give the night anything. You do not have to give it a perfect mood. You do not have to give it complete trust. You do not have to give it silence in the mind. You only need to allow yourself to receive what is here. The bed, the quiet, the darkness, the breath, the chance to stop, the chance to be cared for by stillness. Let your body receive support. Let your heart receive permission. Let your mind receive fewer demands. Let your whole being receive the message that it does not have to keep earning its place. You are here. That is enough. You are tired. That is enough reason to rest. You have carried what you could. Now receive what the night offers. Receive quiet without guilt. Receive comfort without fear. Receive sleep without turning it into another duty. Receive the care that asks nothing from you. You have given enough for today. Now let something gentle come back to you. The night is here now. You do not need to reach toward it. You are already inside it. The day has moved away. The noise has become softer. The things that needed your attention are no longer standing directly in front of you. There may still be a sound in the distance. There may still be a small light in the room. There may still be thoughts passing through the mind. Nothing has to become completely silent for peace to begin. Peace can begin in an imperfect room. It can begin in a tired body. It can begin while one thought is still unfinished. It can begin in the small space where you stop following that thought. You do not have to chase sleep. You do not have to make yourself fall into it. Let the night come closer in its own way. Let the body feel the support beneath it. There is nothing you need to hold yourself above now. You can become heavier. You can become quieter. You can let the day move farther away without reviewing it again. No message needs to be checked. No answer needs to be sent. No conversation needs to be continued inside your mind. No future needs to be entered. No old moment needs to be reopened. You have left the day. Let the day stay behind you. The room does not need anything from you. The darkness does not need anything from you. The pillow does not ask whether you were productive. The blanket does not ask whether you handled every problem correctly. They simply support you. Receive that simple support. You may feel the weight of the body settling. You may feel the hands becoming less busy. You may notice that the face no longer needs to hold an expression. There is no one to convince. There is no one to calm. There is no one to pee. Release. For this moment, you can simply exist. Let that be enough. You may say, I release this day, not because every part was easy, not because every part was understood, because it is over. I release this day. Let the words close the door softly. I release what I cannot change tonight. Let the words remove your hands from the past. I allow my mind to become quiet in its own time. You do not have to silence it. You only stop feeding it. A thought may appear. Let it pass through without opening the whole story. Another thought may come. You do not need to answer. The mind may offer a worry. It has shown you many times. You can say, not tonight, not with anger, not with fear, simply because this hour belongs to rest. The thought can wait outside the door of morning. It does not need to sleep beside you. You may say, I do not have to follow every thought. This is freedom. A thought can be present without becoming a path you must walk. A memory can appear without pulling you back into the room where it happened. A fear can speak without becoming a command. You remain here. The body is here. The night is here. This moment is here. Let your attention rest on what is simple. The feeling of being supported, the air touching the skin, the quiet movement of breath, the softness around the body. Nothing needs to be made more beautiful than it is. Ordinary comfort is enough. A quiet room can be enough. A dark sky can be enough. A small feeling of safety can be enough. You do not need a great change before you sleep. You only need less resistance to the moment you have. Let the night be night. Let darkness become gentle. Darkness is not empty. It is a covering. It hides the demands of the day. It removes the need to look forward. It gives the eyes permission to stop searching. It gives the body permission to turn inward. You are not lost in the darkness. You are being given less to carry. Let the quiet become a soft wall between you and everything that can wait. Tomorrow's tasks cannot enter unless you invite them. Yesterday's pain cannot take the whole room unless you keep opening the door. You have the right to close it for now. You may say, "This night belongs to peace," even if peace is small, even if it is only one gentle thought, even if it is only the choice not to continue worrying. Small peace is still peace. Let it grow without watching it. You do not need to measure whether you are relaxing. You do not need to ask whether sleep is close. The body knows its own way. Your work is not to force it. Your work is to stop frightening it. Tell the body, nothing is chasing us. Tell the mind, nothing must be solved. Tell the heart, you are allowed to become quiet. Let each part hear what it needs. Nothing is chasing you in this moment. No decision is waiting at the edge of the bed. No one is measuring how quickly you fall asleep. You are free to take the time you need. Sleep is not a test. Rest is not a skill. You can fail. If the mind becomes active, you are still resting. If a feeling rises, you are still allowed to be here. If the body takes time to soften, you are not doing anything wrong. The night is wide enough to hold this process. You have spent enough time trying to control yourself. Let rest be natural. Let thoughts lose their power because you no longer argue with them. Let the body loosen because no new demand is arriving. Let the heart settle because it has been heard. You may say, "I trust the night." Trust does not need to be complete. It can be simple. I trust that this moment can carry me. I trust that my body knows how to rest. I trust that morning will come without my help. I trust that life can meet me again tomorrow. You do not need to see tomorrow from here. The darkness is protecting you from seeing too far ahead. Let it. You were not meant to live the whole future in one night. You were meant to be here. Here where the body is supported. Here where nothing more is required. Here where the mind can slowly stop reaching. Perhaps tomorrow will bring an answer. Perhaps it will bring a new question. Perhaps some things will remain the same. You do not need to decide the meaning of tomorrow now. Let it remain untouched. Let morning be a closed gift that opens when it arrives. You do not have to pull at the wrapping tonight. You may say, "I trust life to meet me tomorrow." You have met life before. You have moved through mornings you feared. You have found steps you could not see the night before. You have carried yourself through changes you once thought would be impossible. You do not need to gather all that strength now. Strength can sleep. Courage can sleep. Hope can sleep. They do not disappear in rest. They return in another form. Tonight, you are allowed to be without effort. The world can continue without your attention. The hours can pass without your control. Life can move quietly around you. Let the night carry what you no longer need to hold. Let it carry the unfinished thought. Let it carry the fear of not being enough. Let it carry the need to know. Let it carry the old conversation. Let it carry the pressure in the shoulders. Let it carry the heaviness in the heart. You do not have to throw these things away. You only stop holding them. The night can take them farther from the center of your mind. You may notice one returning. Gently place it down again. No frustration, no judgment. You have carried it for a long time. It may return because it knows the way. Each time, you can choose another direction. Not now. This can wait. I am resting. The words are enough. You do not need to build a new thought after every old one. Sometimes peace is simply the absence of another argument. Stop arguing with the day. Stop arguing with your feelings. Stop arguing with your need for rest. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be quiet. You are allowed to disappear from the demands of the world for a while. You are still worthy when no one can reach you. You are still loved when you are not giving. You are still part of life when you are asleep. Let the body understand this. Your worth is not awake while you rest. It does not need to stand guard. It does not need to prove itself. It remains. You remain. Even as thoughts become softer, even as the body becomes heavier, even as the room seems farther away, you are safe enough to let the edges of the day disappear. Nothing needs a final word. Nothing needs a perfect ending. The day can close gently. You may say, I am safe in this moment. Let the words be quiet. I am safe in this moment. Not in every imagined future, not in every memory. Here, in this moment, the support is here. The breath is here. The night is here. You are here. That is enough for the body to begin letting go. You do not have to think about sleep. Let sleep think about you. Let it come closer when it is ready. Let it find the body as the body stops trying. Let it find the mind as the mind becomes less interested in every thought. Let it find the heart as the heart accepts that nothing else is needed tonight. You may say, I welcome peaceful sleep. You are not demanding it. You are opening to it. I welcome quiet. I welcome softness. I welcome the rest I need. Let these words become simple. You have heard enough teaching. You have carried enough meaning. Now there is only this, a dark room, a supported body, a tired heart that no longer has to pretend, a mind that can stop answering. You are not required to stay strong. You are not required to hold yourself upright. You can let the night take your weight. You can let the silence become a safe place. You can let your body be carried. There is no need to hurry. There is nowhere else to go. The night is already here. Let it carry you slowly into peace. You have carried enough. Now let the night carry you. You do not have to understand exactly how to let go. Letting go does not always happen as one great release. Sometimes it happens in small moments. A hand becomes less tense. A thought is allowed to pass. A question is left unanswered. A shoulder stops holding the whole day. A heart decides it does not need to stay awake to prove that it cares. This is letting go. It can be quiet. It can be unfinished. It can happen little by little. You do not need to release everything before you are allowed to rest. You only need to stop adding more weight. The day has already ended. You do not need to carry it into another hour. The work you finished is enough. The work you did not finish can wait. The words you wish you had said can wait. The answers you do not have can wait. Your whole life does not need to be placed in order tonight. You are allowed to leave some things open. An open question is not a danger. An unfinished plan is not a failure. A feeling without an answer is not a sign that something is wrong. You can sleep beside the unknown without entering it. You can rest while life remains unfinished. Life has always been unfinished. There has always been another morning, another choice, another lesson, another change. You were never meant to complete everything before allowing yourself peace. Peace can meet you in the middle. It can meet you while healing is still happening. It can meet you while the future is still unclear. It can meet you while the heart still carries tenderness. You do not need to reach the end of your journey before you are allowed to feel held. You are held now, held by the support beneath you, held by the night around you, held by the life that continues moving through your body, held by the quiet truth that you do not have to do everything alone. You may not always feel held. That does not mean support is absent. Sometimes exhaustion makes support difficult to feel. Sometimes old fear closes the heart because it expects disappointment. Sometimes you have carried yourself alone for so long that receiving feels unfamiliar. Let unfamiliar support still come near. You do not need to trust it completely. Allow one small part of you to consider that you may be supported by more than you can see. Perhaps there are answers forming. Perhaps the body is finding its way toward rest. Perhaps your heart is learning that it can survive without staying guarded. Perhaps tomorrow will bring a softer view of something that feels heavy now. You do not need proof tonight. possibility is enough. You may say, I am supported in seen and unseen ways. Seen support may be the bed beneath you, the walls around you, the blanket over you, the air entering the body, the quiet space that allows you to stop. Unseen support may be the strength that returns after sleep, the thought that becomes clear tomorrow, the courage that arrives when it is needed, the timing you cannot yet understand, the part of life that keeps moving beyond your control. You are not required to know every form of support before you receive it. Let the words remain gentle. I am supported. I am allowed to rest. I release what I cannot change tonight. I let myself be held by life. There is nothing weak about being held. Everything living receives support. The roots are held by the earth. The body is held by breath. The day is held between morning and night. You are not outside this rhythm. You belong to it. You have spent the day moving outward. Now life is calling you inward, not to become smaller, to return to yourself. You do not need to be useful here. You do not need to carry a role. You are not the worker, the helper, the answer, the protector, or the strong one in this moment. You are simply a tired human being allowed to rest. Let that identity be enough. You are allowed to stop being everything to everyone. You are allowed to become quiet inside your own name. You are allowed to be known by no duty tonight. The people you care about can continue their own journeys. The problems can remain outside the room. The future can stay beyond the darkness. You are here. This is where your care belongs now. You may place your attention around the heart and say, you have done enough. The heart may have worked hard today. It may have worried. It may have hoped. It may have been disappointed. It may have tried to remain open while feeling tired. Tell it. You do not have to carry anything else. Tell the mind, you may stop searching. Tell the body, you may become heavy. Tell the strong part of you, you may rest too. No part of you needs to stand outside and watch over the others. You can all come inside. The fear can sit down. The sadness can become quiet. The tiredness can stop apologizing. The hope can sleep without being lost. Nothing true within you disappears because you rest. Love remains. Wisdom remains. Courage remains. Your dreams remain. Your ability to begin again remains. Sleep does not take these things from you. It protects them. Rest gives them space to breathe. You may have feared that if you let go, you would lose control. But perhaps what you are losing is only the pressure to control what was never fully yours. You cannot control every outcome. You cannot control every person. You cannot control timing. You cannot control every thought that appears. but you can choose whether to keep holding them tonight. Choose to loosen. Choose to stop arguing. Choose to let life be larger than your current fear. You are not giving your power away. You are returning power to the present moment. Worry places your power in an imagined future. Regret places your power in the past. Rest brings your power back to the body that is here. Come back. Come back from the conversation. Come back from the future. Come back from the old mistake. Come back from the question. Come back to this room. Come back to this body. Come back to the simple permission to stop. There is nowhere else you need to be. You do not have to be strong anymore tonight. You have already carried the day as far as it can go. Let morning carry what belongs to morning. Let time carry what needs time. Let life carry what cannot be controlled. Let rest carry you. You may notice that a part of you still wants to check one more thing, solve one more thought, or prepare for one more possible problem. Tell that part tomorrow. Tomorrow is not rejection. Tomorrow is a loving boundary. It says, "This matters, and I will meet it when I have more to give." You do not need to empty yourself completely in order to prove that you care. Care can include stopping. Love can include distance. Responsibility can include sleep. Strength can include surrender. You have learned enough for tonight. You have thought enough. You have carried enough meaning. Let the words become fewer now. I have done enough. I am safe to rest. I release what I cannot change tonight. I am supported in ways I can see and ways I cannot yet see. I do not need to carry tomorrow. I allow my body to soften. I allow my mind to become quiet. I let myself be held by life. I welcome peaceful sleep. Let these thoughts remain without effort. You do not need to repeat them perfectly. You do not need to remember them all. Perhaps one stays close. I have done enough. Let that one rest near the heart. Perhaps another feels softer. I am safe to rest. Let that one move through the body. Perhaps the only words you need are, I let go. Let go of the day. Let go of the need to be understood tonight. Let go of the need to know what happens next. Let go of the pressure to feel peaceful immediately. Even the effort to let go can be released. You are allowed to rest exactly as you are. If sleep comes slowly, you are still being cared for. If the mind returns, guide it back without anger. If a feeling appears, let it know that it is not alone. Nothing needs to be perfect. You are not being tested. This night is not measuring you. It is receiving you. Let yourself be received. Let the tiredness be received. Let the unfinished parts be received. Let the parts that feel strong and the parts that feel small rest together. You do not need to choose which version of you deserves care. Every part belongs. The part that kept going belongs. The part that wanted to stop belongs. The part that feels hopeful belongs. The part that feels unsure belongs. You do not have to remove any part before you sleep. Make room for all of yourself. Then let the room become quieter. Let the thoughts become farther away. Let the body give more of its weight to what supports it. You do not have to hold yourself above the night. You can sink gently into it. May your mind become less crowded. May your body feel protected. May your heart release what belongs to the day that has passed. May every old pressure loosen its hold. May the need to prove yourself become quiet. May sleep come without force. May tomorrow wait until it is truly here. May you wake with a little more space inside. May you remember that rest did not make you weak. It returned you to yourself. Tonight, nothing more is needed. No final answer, no perfect feeling, no promise that you will never be tired again. Only this moment, only this body, only this quiet invitation to stop carrying what can wait. The day is complete enough. You are enough. Your effort was enough. Your strength was enough. Now your rest can be enough too. Let your eyes become heavy when they are ready. Let the mind lose interest in the outside world. Let the night cover what does not need your attention. You are not alone inside yourself. You are staying. You are listening. You are finally allowing the strong part of you to be cared for. There is no more work for you here. You do not have to hold the world together. You do not have to keep yourself guarded. You do not have to remain awake in order to be safe. Life can continue. Morning can come. The body can rest. The heart can become quiet. You have carried enough. Now let the night carry you. You do not have to be strong anymore tonight. You are safe to rest now.